everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Christine. I only finished 2 books this week. It's been kind of busy. It was my son's last week for Scouts, and then we went to a wedding on the weekend, and my husband was in the wedding, so Friday he had his rehearsal. I had to drive Nikki to work and back and forth, and Cameron was at his friends and back and forth. So, needless to say, I didn't get much reading done on the weekend, and then Saturday, I don't know if it was heat stroke, but I ended up with a really bad migraine. And if you know me, I've been suffering since I was 16 with them. Usually I have just a mild form of a headache most days. This is day 3 of a really bad one. So I'm on my maximum doses per day of pills. So yeah, it's one of those. But I thought I'd show you a picture because I know you guys have not seen what my hubby looks like. Well, Elisa has because he was in a video. Well, when we were trying to get a video going. Well, please don't judge. And I'm talking about me, but this is me and my hubby at the wedding. So you finally get to see what my hubby looks like. So that was Saturday. I even tried to have a beer just because I haven't had one in a while. And it took me an hour to drink half a beer. And I'm like, no, Jay, you can have it. So it is what it is. So I finished Lending a Paw by Laurie Cass. This is book 1 in a bookmobile cat mystery. And it is about a girl who has a cat follow her home. And she's really trying to get a bookmobile started because the outlying counties, all their libraries have shut down due to budget constraints. So she finally gets a bookmobile started, and on her maiden voyage of the bookmobile, the last stop, it's dead because a softball tournament has been going on, and she gets a phone call saying nobody's going to be there this week. So the cat, Eddie, runs out of the bookmobile and goes through the bush and into this yard. And they find a man dead. Well, what is her name? Minnie. Minnie finds a man dead and realizes it's the benefactor who donated the money to start the bookmobile. So she doesn't feel the police are really doing anything about it. Things have been happening to her that, her life is in danger now. So yeah, it's cute. I love Eddie. He's written in such a way that he understands everything that's happening and being talked to and everything that's being said, so it's cute. So I think I gave it a 4. And then the other book that I finished was book 5 in the, I don't know if it's called, Kinsey Mystery, and it's E for Evidence by Sue Grafton. You don't really have to read these in order if you don't care about her personal life. If you do, then you do. But this one, the mystery is it starts off with her, and I'm not going to give any spoilers because each case is different in each book. It starts off with $5,000 is deposited into her account. She doesn't know why. She doesn't have any cases that have been finished and getting payment for. So she contacts her bank. They're looking into it. Meanwhile, this file gets put on her or given to her about a fire, and they don't know if it's arson or not, but she has this inkling that something's wrong, but she can't find any evidence about it, and it goes from there. So I gave it a 4. I love them. They're cute. I like Kinsey. She's a down-to-earth, doesn't give a shit what her appearance is kind of girl. So yeah, she's cute. And so currently I'm just reading one book, which is A Courtesan's Guide to Getting Your Man by Celeste Bradley and Susan Donovan. This is for the Triple RC Challenge, and I've done the Summer Romance Bingo for Sarah's channel, Not Just Romance Novels. And I'm just looking at my sheet. And then I've also, because Sarah's an enabler, decided to join in the quarterly challenge on the Triple RC Goodreads group, and I'll post all the links below. That it's I think from June 15th to September 15th, if I'm not mistaken. And it's to read 35 books and 5 bonus books. That's the whole shebang. You have to pick which level you do, and there's 5 levels, and then there's bonus. So I'll be marking this that one down. But anyways, this is about a museum. I wouldn't say curator. What is she? She works at a museum anyways. And her job was on the line because her last exhibit bombed. So there's one more job that's going to be cut, and it's either hers or Link's, which is the other guy. And you just meet him like halfway through. But she is, I guess there's this one woman who fought for rights back in the 1800s in Boston, and everybody knows who she is. Her photos in all the schools, and she's touted as a saintly woman, nothing bad in her life. So as she was going, can't even remember her name, Piper. When Piper's going through this woman's stuff, she has a habit of biting pens. Well, the pen broke and ink went all in her mouth. So she got up and her glasses fell off. She stepped on her glasses, tripped over the trunk, and miraculously 3 of this woman's, the Blackbird's, journals pop out from a hidden bottom of the trunk. As she's flipping through them, she's realizing that this woman is not a saint. She's a very naughty courtesan. And a courtesan is just a nice word for high-priced escort. I wouldn't say prostitute, because prostitute signifies walking the streets. She has her own house. She picks her own lovers, so it's a high-priced escort. So yeah, it's so it starts off with her discovering the books, and then her friend, an old flame, comes back after 10 years of being gone, and she looks frumpy as hell. And her friend said, "You know what? Now's the time. You got to read these journals, and make yourself presentable if you want him back in your life." Then it goes into the Blackbird's beginning, and there's 3 volumes that that the woman has. This book is put into 4 volumes because, I think the first volume is how she becomes a courtesan. The second volume is during her courtesanship, I guess. And the third volume is after she moves to Boston from London and becomes this saint, I guess. Or not saint. I wouldn't say saint, but matronly woman. And then I'm assuming that the volume 4 in this book is after everything is said and done in this time period. So I had assumed that it was time travel, and it's not. It's dual time periods that is written in. So there's a couple of points that it was, really good, but I've already knocked it down a star because of certain things that have been said and written that I know it's just the character saying it, but it just rubbed me the wrong way. So there's that. And then the books that I'm going to be picking up this week, I was going to pick up Welcome to Harmony by Jodie Thomas. And as searching on Goodreads, I discovered that there is a prequel book that is shorter than this, which right now, shorter books are sometimes handy. And this one is like current time, and the prequel is in the 1800s. So it's how the town was made, how Harmony was made. So I'm going to go pick that up at the library after I've done this video. And yeah, so I'm going to read that one instead of this one, just because. And that one was called, let's see, A Place Called Harmony by Jodie Thomas. And then I'm also going to have to read Now That You Mention It by Kirsten Higgins, because I only have 3 weeks with this and 1 week has already gone by. And it's for the book bingo that's a winner of a reader award. And this is the only book that my library has that I could read that is not a sequel. The library has other books, but they're either sequels or it's only in audio that my library has it, and I don't do audiobooks. My mind just wanders. As soon as it's on, my mind wanders. I can't focus on it. So there's that. And I think that's going to be it, because I do have testing to do. As you know, I'm a tester for sewing and embroidery. So every Monday or Tuesday we get our files to stitch. So there's that. And then I just ordered some more felt. So hopefully that gets shipped out today or tomorrow. So I get it hopefully by the end of the week. I have to go across the river to pick it up, which, if you don't know, I live in a border town. Our border is the river, so we have to cross the bridge. So we always just say we're going across. That's just our slang. So yeah, I have to do that. This week is the last week for the kids in school. My daughter's, her last exam is tomorrow morning. She had one this morning. And then Cameron is done on Friday. And then summer is here. So should be interesting. Yeah. So let me know if you guys have read any of these, what you thought of them, what you are reading. And hi to any new subscribers that are here. I know I've kind of went up and down, but it is what it is. I'm not here for subscribers. I'm just here to talk books. So if I get new ones, I get new ones. If I lose some, no skin off my back, because, you know, if you don't like watching my videos, I'd rather you leave than stick around and complain. So, yeah, let me know what you guys are reading. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again soon.